It might not be much to look at, but it's very fun to play. Today we'll be looking at Too Many Chefs. For those of you who don't know, I'm Earth.Otherwise, and welcome to Game Review. I'll inform everybody here, new and old, that this review contains my personal opinions about the game and is not an objective analysis. For that, there's the Let's Analyze series. Let's jump into it and start by saying that obviously Too Many Chefs is encompassed by too many cooks, meaning you have to look pretty far down the Google page in order to find it. Too Many Chefs is hosted on its own website, meaning that you aren't going to find it on Steam or GOG. So, Too Many Chefs isn't very easily found. In fact, I think that my video of it is maybe the only video that exists of it. I also don't find any forum posts, so it wouldn't surprise me if the number of hits on this game is under 1,000. If you want people to play your game, then this is a massive problem, and it's clear that the creator wants this game to be played, as it is free and in-browser. To the end of not being able to find the game, there's no trailer, and the description is simply a text-based, cooperative typing game. I'll come right in and say that this game is really fun to play with your friends. Heck, I would recommend that you grab 1 to 3 of your friends, pop on down to toomanychefs.party, that's right, .party, P-A-R-T-Y, and play it right now. You guys might be the only ones though, so tell your friends if you like it, since there's no real way to discover this game otherwise. Being a text-based game, there's no real art to speak of, but there is some soothing music, a seemingly synthesized woman's voice, and some sound effects that really add to the game. It would be far less fun in silence, though you can play it that way if you want less noise while you yell at your friends to give you your pot back. And no, not that kind of pot, boys and girls. Too Many Chefs starts by assuming that you can type. Then it throws you into situations where you need to read what it is asking you to do and do it under pressure. The same concept as that expression that even a genius can't do simple math under pressure. There's no real tutorial, but the game's difficulty curve starts low enough that you can get the hang of what you're doing before you mess it up in new and interesting ways in the next level. The inputs, that is the keyboard, and our inability to use it comfortably with 4 to 8 hands all over it is the main mechanic of this game. The fun comes when you're yelling at people because they took your pot off the stove or poured too much milk in your cup. Which is why it's a good thing that there are no instant fail states for the game, as it would make Too Many Chefs far too difficult to play. Whenever somebody fails, you can support them and continue on your merry way. If you're quick enough, you won't start really failing until you get midway through the levels, of which I believe there are 10 or so. Which is plenty long enough for you and your mates to get your jollies and have a good time. Not much replayability though, unless you want to try it out with a different set of people, though Too Many Chefs is the kind of game where you say one more level until you lose so many times that people start getting salty. This is not the kind of game you want to play with high-strung people, because messing up is all of the fun, though success gives you a time that you can try to beat if you want to be a perfectionist. The ends of the levels are the main breakpoints in this game. You've just had your fun and now you're looking at a report of how you did. I think that these are okay as they are, though there could be some progression added for extra incentive to keep going, like a star rating or something. With no reward in the game, it's up to you and your friends to enjoy the experience just knowing that you've completed the level. But that's more than enough for a game that's practically based on one admittedly good joke. Too Many Chefs shines when it comes to a multiplayer experience, and when you don't take it too seriously, which is the entirety of the main experience. It's not that good, of course, at getting its name out there. I want to see this game played by everybody on the internet for a week or so. Hell, for people like the Game Grumps who play sitting right next to each other, this would be a treat to watch. At the end of the day, I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you do too. The final score for Too Many Chefs is okay. It didn't blow my mind, but it was a pretty good afternoon. This has been Earth Otherwise, and I will see you in the next